Hello people who cannot sit at home, thank you so much for joining me. So in this video we're going to be heading to Guelph. I have done my research, there's a number of places to check out, and I think we went and we did justice in terms of getting the footage of all of the main places, but there are also a couple of places we just simply didn't have time for, so I'm going to put screenshots at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this and let's go. So just wanted to quickly show you where Guelph is located in terms of in relation to Toronto, just in case you're curious. I'm sure many of you know. So over here we are at our first stop. This is, I'm going to call it the Quarry. So the reason why there is no specific name is that it doesn't even exist on Google Maps. So it's located right over here. I'm showing you in pink. And it's on the corner of Victoria and Wellington Road 34. I would say it's about 20 minutes from main kind of Guelph area. And the thing about this is that when the sun is really nice, it actually wasn't a very clear day. But the water here is bright turquoise. It's gorgeous. There are some videos on TikTok if you want to check it out. It seems like this is also a kind of like a loungy park. I don't know if there's beach or not. I know people swim in it, and over here of course there's boats doing really cool things. We were there just kind of to check it out. I specifically wanted to see the turquoise water. I did see very clean, beautiful water. We didn't have our bathing suits, so we didn't experience that, but definitely looks like an amazing place. The second stop is Old Quebec Street shops. We stopped over. This is kind of central to Guelph. The parking was actually free on the weekend, which was awesome. And these lovely stores, I really enjoyed kind of walking through it. Very kind of Quebec looking and feeling set of stores. And then we found this Gnocchi Farms, which was very curious. We went inside and this gentleman was so nice and he told us all about the different mushrooms they grow. As I understand, you can buy the mushrooms and eat them. They also have microgreens over there, right pretty much in the store. It was very fascinating to see this kind of thing. Definitely check out these guys. They are very interesting. Number 3 stop is My Kitty Cafe. Now for this is also fairly central in Guelph. We did need to have a pre-booking. And good thing that we did, because this was actually fairly booked up. The price per person was $8. This is kind of the entry area. This is where the cats, they're not there yet. You get to take off your shoes. There's ice cream, by the way, if you would like to have some ice cream. I think they also sell some cafe items, but we were there mainly for the cats. Cats are very adorable. There's not a lot of them. I thought there would be more, but the ones that were there, I feel like a lot of them were hiding. Maybe that's why I didn't see a lot. And the ones that were there were very cute. They mainly didn't really care for us. They were just kind of sleeping and relaxing, which was fine by us too. The rule is that you are not allowed to pick up cats, and of course no chasing, nothing like that. But if they come to you, you're welcome to pet them. A lot of them were kind of up there on the top levels. And of course, all of these cats are up for adoption. There are fees for the cats, and yeah, if you are interested in a cat, definitely please consider adopting one from this place. Lots of artwork on the walls, which I thought was adorable. And what they also had is they had about 3 smaller rooms that one person can go at a time. So in each of the rooms you kind of have a couple of more cats, sometimes 3. It was really cool to explore. I think the whole cat cafe experience took us about half an hour, even though it was booked for an hour, but it was enough for us. And here are all of the kitties that were in the kitty cafe. So for the stop number 4, we went to the Burger's Priest. It is a really nice burger place, very fresh burgers, highly recommend. I got this unusual burger. It had like a circle with cheese in it. I actually took out the circle, but it tasted amazing. The stop number 5, and this is probably the main reason why I wanted to go to Guelph, is the Arboretum of the University of Guelph. So essentially it's a really large park and it's all about different trees. And it's also free to enter and free to park, which was amazing. And as you kind of walk along it, you keep on finding new places. Like for example, this gorgeous Zen garden, not very large, but very adorable. You have all this gorgeous sand that is calmed. And the whole idea of this garden is that it's a place for peace and meditation. There were a number of people sketching, which was really cool to see. This is another section of the Arboretum that was absolutely gorgeous. A number of really beautifully manicured lawns, and there's a whole pool with small fountains. And we also really enjoyed lovely statues that are kind of all around this area. This park is fairly large. It took us about an hour, but you can easily spend 2 to 3 hours just wandering everywhere. And each of the trees has some kind of information piece and the name of it. And you get to learn so much, and you get to see trees that personally I have never seen. Like, I've never seen a fir that looked like this. There were also these cool sculptures, not sure what they're meant to be, but they looked very unique and artsy. A smaller section dedicated to kind of tropical plants. I am in general surprised that these plants have survived in Ontario. Not sure if they covered them up for winter. I've only seen these kinds of plants in the Vancouver in BC, so that was really nice to see. No idea what this kind of plant this is. I don't think it had a sign, but it was really nice. This evergreen tree, the needles of it were larger than my palm. I thought that was so cool, and the height of it was also very impressive. And the name of it is Ponderosa Pine. There's a section where you can go for a walk on a boardwalk. I think usually maybe there is water there, that's why the boardwalk, but it was pretty dry when we were there. And just again, really cool trees. Like, this tree had these orange flowers. Never seen anything like that. The tree actually didn't have a sign, so I still don't really know what kind of tree this is. If anybody knows, please let me know. And another section that we stumbled upon, again, really beautifully manicured, really nice gardening over here, and there's tons of lupins. Of course, these are seasonal, but right now this is kind of in beginning of June. There's a section kind of white and purple together with some irises, and right next to that section there's a section of yellow flowers, so yellow lupins and yellow just different kind of other yellow flowers. Again, absolutely gorgeous place. You can wander around, check out so many things, take many beautiful photos, and just learn about the trees. So for our next stop 6, we're heading to the Gryphon Statue. Just researching this a little bit on the Google, and this is what it says. The 5-meter-high bronze sculpture is an artistic interpretation of a griffin, a mystical creature with the head, talons, and wings of an eagle and the body of a lion. It is also the mascot of the Ontario School's athletics team. And I think by Ontario School's athletics team, they mean the Guelph University. Please correct me if anything is incorrect or if there's anything to be added. I absolutely love the statue. It is gorgeous. The detailing of it, the artistic quality of it is superb. It's just, I love it. There's like a little bit of a Harry Potter element. I understand it's not Harry Potter, but it's just so cool. Definitely an amazing sculpture to check out while you're in Guelph. The next stop is Covered Bridge. This one is kind of in the very center of Guelph. In 1992, 400 volunteers from the Timber Farmers Guild raised the bridge by hand. It was designed in the style of Ethel Town's patent from the 1890s and is notable for the amount of light it allows into the interior. While the supports have metal bars and bolts, the interior sports handmade wooden dowels. Definitely a beautiful bridge to check out and take some photos. The number 8 stop is the Riverwalk and the Boathouse. This is just a really nice kind of area, Guelph area, very central. Has a number of benches, you can walk along the river. You can also rent canoe and kayaks. Here are the rates. Make sure maybe you need to pre-book. And this is the Boathouse. I think this is a tea house. Tea room and ice cream. So the ice cream, there was far too many people. This was in the middle of the weekend, so understandably far too many people, but definitely check out the ice cream place as well. And over here I want to show you things that I actually Googled and people suggested, but we didn't have time. This spot is called Creelman Hall. This is the University of Guelph, and when we were there it was closed because this is summertime, but it's supposed to be one of the best food halls in Guelph. There's just really good variety of food for students, but you can also just, try it out. And the reviews say that it's an amazing place. Riverside Park was also highly suggested. It is really beautiful by the photos of it on Google Maps. It's a shame we didn't have the time. It looks like it has this beautiful floral clock. There's a river. Definitely something to go, and I will make sure to go next time I'm there. They even have this miniature house. I think this is one of the first houses that was built in Guelph, so it would be lovely to check it out. Close to the Riverside Park, there's a park eatery. This is just something I found and I wanted to go. It looks like great reviews. It looks like really pretty place with kind of like Parisian aesthetic, it seems. and the food also looks great, and they have a bit of a patio. Art Gallery of Guelph is another one that I think is a must visit. I believe it is free to enter, and there's also a bit of a art museum outside that you can wander around and check out some gorgeous metal sculptures. However, the parking here is paid, so you will need to download an app. Red Brick Cafe is another highly recommended by a number of followers. Looks really adorable. Seems like it's just a highly rated place in Guelph to check out. Another really great place that seems to be highly suggested is Guelph Civic Museum. Definitely beautiful. Seems like it's an old church together with like a constructed element added to it. Seems like there's lots to do and to see. And last but definitely not the least place I want to suggest to you is the Royal Garrison. This is axe throwing and archery. Looks amazing. The prices are really decent, really reasonable, and the reviews are also great. And of course, this place is best to pre-book ahead of time. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out Guelph. Of course, please subscribe, like, and share if you enjoy videos such as these. And also check out links to my books. I have a number of road trip books down below in the description. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.